channel, it's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We're back with your best bets for Major League Baseball here for you today on Friday, March 28, 2025. MLB player props, run lines, totals here for you today. We got 3 picks for you today on tap in the video that I think are great value bets here for this Friday Major League Baseball slate. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. You guys absolutely rock. If you're a returning viewer, make sure you hit that like button for me as well, guys. Always appreciate that. Really does help us out grow the videos. So be sure to hit that like button for me. Also, drop your favorite pick down below for today's action, guys. If you'd like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Guys, the chat, like I've been saying with the NBA, has been on fire. It started that way for baseball as well. You guys absolutely killed it in the chat yesterday. We had Manny the Maniac 99 once again calling a Mariners parlay yesterday. Mariners team total over 3.5 with the money line. That was plus 120. Was able to cash that. Great call out there from Manny the Maniac 99. Ty Carmen calling Paul Skeens over 6.5 strikeouts. Anton calling Michael King over 3.5 hits allowed. Mike Crone calling Paul Skeens over 15.5 outs. Luis Chavez calling the Florida Gators -6 in college basketball. And then Yes Freak calling the White Sox Angels NRFI. That catches as well. So great call-outs from our comic cappers. That's 6 call-outs that hit. Most of all the call-outs I saw hit. So great job by our comic cappers. You guys absolutely rock. Helped carry us through a tough day yesterday. Be sure also to check our social media links out down below. In the pinned comment in the description for Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, of course our community Discord page as well. All those links down below in the pinned comment and in the description. Be sure to also check out our Major League Baseball futures video as well. If you guys are interested in betting the Major League Baseball futures market, we got teams to make the playoffs, player props, stuff like that. Obviously, baseball season has now started, but a lot of these things you can still bet on as well. So be sure to check that out. Also, be sure to check out our Straight Fire merchandise as well. I'm wearing one of our shirts. This is our Alan the Bear shirt. We have shirts, mugs, signs, stuff like that. If you guys are interested in that, be sure to check that out. And then lastly, check out our Straight Fire MVP program. Best value here around the channel, just $3.99 per month. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early, usually a few hours in advance of the video. You also get access to our Straight Fire MVP exclusive pick of the day as well. So be sure to check that out. That cashed once again yesterday. So make sure you guys get access to that if you guys are interested in that. Like I said, it's cost of less than a biggie bag. Really our best value around the channel. So appreciate you guys. Enough on that though. Let's do a recap from yesterday. Honestly, it was pretty nasty. We ended up going 1-3, minus 2.11 units. I don't know, guys. Could have easily been a 3-1 day. It's one of those things that happens. But we had the Boston Red Sox money line. That cashes out. We did pretty good with that one. The Red Sox ended up winning 5-2. We'd love to see it. We had Zach Wheeler under 1.5 walks, and I'm telling you, both of his walks should have been called strikeouts. That's one of those things that happens on both walks. One was solidly in the zone for strike 3. They called it a ball, and then it happened again top of the zone. On the other one, that should have been strike 3 as well. So both those walks weren't even really walks, which really sucks. And those were the 2 walks, and they weren't even truly walks. They should have been strikeouts looking. One was in the zone by like a mile. A strike 3 call that should have been there, and it wasn't there. So obviously, that definitely hurt. That happens though. It's one of those things that if you take a bet like that, you kind of gotta accept that your fate is in the umpire's hand a little bit there. So obviously that hurt. We missed on the Mets. Astros over 7.5 runs. The Mets just didn't bring their bats yesterday. 0 runs, or rather 1 run put up there. Obviously, they lose 3-1. Definitely not what I anticipated in that game. I thought we'd see more runs out of that Mets offense, and they really let us down there in that spot. We had the Dodgers minus 1.5. they flip-flopped in the late innings to covering and to not covering. It was, 3-2. Oh, wait a minute. 4-2 at one point. They give up a solo home run. It's 4-3. Go to the next inning. Ohtani, I think, hits a home run to get them to 5-3. We're covering again. Heading into the 8th, I believe. And then Spencer Torkelson hits a solo homer to get it to 5-4. And we end up missing the cover on that. So we easily could have had that as well. But it is what it is, guys. Tough first day, but, overall, we're going to do well here. I'm not worried about that. I thought the call that we made on Wheeler, honestly, was on point. It just was unfortunate. And even with the Dodgers, like I said, the Dodgers had it up until a certain point. And then, obviously, they gave it away in the late innings. But we're back after today, though, guys. Today's a new day. We got 3 picks in the video. Let's lock in and get this sweep. Let's get right into our picks here for today, guys. At number 1, we are going with the Pirates Marlins NRFI bet here. No run first inning. -128 odds here on FanDuel. Putting a unit on this one. Love this spot here. We got Mitch Keller going to the mound here for the Pirates. A 2.40 ERA. 1.20 whip in spring training. So that's obviously numbers we can work with. And really, Keller has been one of those guys that we've taken in NRFI bets before in years past. And he's treated us pretty well. And here against the Marlins, neither one of these offenses scare me. Obviously, this is kind of one of those muck games where I just don't see these offenses doing particularly well. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, Connor Gillespie going for the Marlins here. 3.86 ERA, 0.92 whip in spring training. Once again, also numbers we can work with. Anytime you get 2 pitchers sub-4 ERAs, with pretty close to 1 or better whips, I feel pretty good about it. So I feel pretty decent about both these pitchers being able to get this done. Last season, we saw the Pirates with 29th in first inning runs last year. So they were not a very explosive offense, particularly right out of the gate. Marlins were actually 5th in first inning runs. But, they don't have a rise anymore at the top of that lineup. And I think here, their offense still doesn't scare me. Honestly, if you look up and down the lineup, their offense is not something that scares me. And I think the Pirates here, I think Keller could take advantage and get the outs that we need. And like I said, the Pirates have really struggled to score runs early. The NRFI did hit yesterday between these two teams for what it's worth. So I think once again, I think we'll see that again. I think we got enough here with our 2 pitchers. So love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. We're going with the Pittsburgh Pirates, Miami Marlins, NRFI bet here. No run first inning, -128 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with the Arizona Diamondbacks first 5 innings run line. -0.5 run line, +106 odds here on FanDuel. Going 1 unit on this play. So this is a good bounce back spot here for the D-backs here. Obviously coming off last night's loss, 8-5 to the Cubs. Or rather, 10-5 to the Cubs. Forgot the Cubs get those runs late in the game. But they're up against Jameson Taillon here, who posted a 6.75 ERA and 1.41 whip in spring training. I think this is a guy they could definitely get to here. Merrill Kelly here going for the Diamondbacks. 4.70 ERA, 1.57 whip in spring training. So his whip was definitely high as well. But Taillon's a guy that I've always looked at as a guy, especially on the road, that I think hitters are going to have success against. His stuff obviously doesn't scare me. This is a spot with this Diamondbacks offense. I think they bounce back here. They were 6th last year in batting average versus right-handed pitching, so they're obviously very good versus righties last year. The Cubs were just 20th. So both of these right-handed pitchers, I think we have a nice advantage here as far as with our lineup and early on in this game. And I trust Kelly a little bit more, obviously, than Jameson Taillon. Also love that we're getting the Diamondbacks at home here. So you got the Diamondbacks here at home. I think this is a very nice spot for them. Kelly had a 4.19 home ERA last year. Jameson Taillon had a 4.58 road ERA last season. So obviously we like the little edge that we have there. Diamondbacks were 2nd in first 5 inning runs per game last year. The Cubs were 12th. So really any spot you look at here, the Diamondbacks had advantages as far as offensively and with the pitching here in this spot. And I think, like I said, I think we see a bounce back here from the Diamondbacks. And I think Kelly's going to get them on the right track. I don't see the Diamondbacks starting 0-2 to start the season. Definitely don't want to see that happen. Like I said, with Corbin Carroll and Mart at the top of that lineup, I think they can get this done here and get us a nice cash. So, love it there for number 2 pick, guys. We're going with the Arizona Diamondbacks. First 5 innings, minus -0.5 run line. Here versus the Chicago Cubs. Plus 106 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 3, we got the Boston Red Sox. Team total over 4.5 runs. Here versus the Texas Rangers. Minus 103 odds on Bet Rivers. Going 1 unit on this play. This is a different type of angle that we're taking on the Red Sox here today. I'm not taking their money line because I'm not quite sold on Tanner Houck, right? He's really the one guy that makes me the most nervous in the starting rotation, and obviously he's pitching second here. Had a bit of a rough spring training, so I'm going to stay away from that. I'm just going to attack where I see the value here. You got Jack Leiter going on the mound here for the Rangers. 3.48 ERA, 1.55 whip in spring training. So obviously that whip is high. And I think this is a guy that obviously the Red Sox could get to here today. If you go on most prop sites, props.cash actually has a projected earned runs allowed at 4.47 for Leiter, which is really, I think, pretty much the highest of the day. And he's not projected to pitch a lot of innings either. I believe his over-under was like 12.5. Which in this case, obviously, I like that. I think the Red Sox can be able to get to this guy. I don't trust Jack Leiter as far as at this point in his career. Obviously, that could change, but at this point, he doesn't have a lot of big league experience. I think the Red Sox might be able to get to him today. We saw the Red Sox cash this team total over, and their 2-4 hitters were 0 for 12 yesterday. So I'm anticipating, obviously, that's going to change, that their 2-4 hitters will do a little bit better than they did yesterday. They still cashed this line, though. Even outside of that, with the power they got at the back end, I think Willie or Abreu hit 2 home runs yesterday. So they have different guys on this lineup that could be the hero. And really, like we saw yesterday, you only really need one guy to do it if one guy goes off. And they have enough guys in the lineup that could do that with Devers, Bregman, Jalen Duran, and then the guys at the back of their lineup that got it done yesterday, which you love to see that. But really, this is a great spot for the Red Sox versus right-handed pitching. They were 3rd best last season in average versus right-handed pitching. So I think Leiter's going to have a tough time, especially with this revamped lineup without Bregman in the lineup. I see him having a hard time, and hopefully Devers could find his groove. Obviously, he's kind of had a very weird spring training and did not open the season well yesterday. I do have faith that the dude could turn around. He's one of the best players in all of baseball. So, this is a good spot versus a shaky pitcher, I think, here to get this done. Love that the Red Sox are on the road as well for this one, guys. Will give us the full 9 innings of at-bats, obviously, with them being on the road. So we like to see that. And 4.5 runs, I think, is something the Red Sox can manage here today. So, love it there, guys, for number 3 pick. We're going with the Boston Red Sox team total over 4.5 runs here versus the Texas Rangers. Minus 103 odds on Bet Rivers. A 1 unit play there. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. On the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always, guys. I know yesterday was not what we wanted. But honestly, as far as the Dodgers and Zach Wheeler goes, I felt pretty good about the picks. They just unfortunately didn't work out. But today is a new day. Like I said, the luck will be on our side today. And hopefully we'll get that to go our way today, obviously. Love the looks that we have in store today. We'll have basis props as the season gets going as well. I'm probably not going to play basis props as much as I have in the past. I've just found that, I don't feel as good about all the edges that we get on basis props. This is the reason why a lot of them are plus value. But we do pretty solid with basis props. So, we'll definitely have them, but they won't be as frequent as they were at the channel in years past. But some videos we were having like 2 basis props per video. We'll probably tone that back a little bit here. Definitely at least early season anyway. Trying to focus on the angles that we can get. So I appreciate you guys. You guys absolutely rock. It's been a nice run here at the channel. You guys, obviously, I appreciate all of your guys' support. You guys have been awesome. We'll get it going. Like I said, at baseball, had a good day in the NBA yesterday. We ended up going 3-1 in the NBA, so that was good. So obviously we're pretty happy about that. Wanted to shout out our newest Straight Fire MVP, guys, Mark Williams. Thank you for signing up, becoming an MVP. I meant to mention that at the beginning of the video, but I appreciate you signing up. And without further ado, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. NBA Best Bets video will be coming after this. Probably about an hour 15 after this video drops, around 10:15, 10:30. We'll have our NBA video out as well. So appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.